What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Mildly Pro podcast, episode 22. Back with Bmillz. We're gonna keep this one a little less
toxic.
No, not toxic.
No.
Just a little less crazy conspiracy.
We're leaving Wonderland.
Right, we're leaving
We'll
Wonderland.
probably
Well said.
We'll probably get sucked back into the
Right.
that kind of shit. But
Granted, with me and Sam
we'll start
Yeah.
on the easy part, and we'll see where it takes us.
Sounds good.
I want to talk about last podcast that we just did about 15 minutes ago.
Right.
The bubble, the sports, all the sports in the world. Baseball starting up this week, tomorrow I think. Basketball starting the 20.
Baseball already started.
Today.
First game was
Yesterday.
last night.
Okay.
Phillies versus Yanks.
Oh, it did. It was 2-2 tie, right, or something? How come they didn't finish the game? I saw that it was a tie. That's weird. Whatever.
Baseball sucks.
So baseball started.
No, seriously, I think they got to put they got to cut the fucking innings to 6 innings max.
Yeah.
And they got to put a time limit on this shit.
But it
I got
changes the
shit to do,
sport.
man. I can't sit here all day fucking. With people
Yeah. Then that
whacking
changes
balls.
stats and history and that kind of shit. So it's
It's
hard for
just
people to chase goals, and it's just a weird thing. Whatever.
Yeah.
So my favorite thing, basketball starting up, the 26th. They're all in Orlando. Some players chose not to be a part of it. Most did. My favorite player, LeBron James. That's just he's a fucking goat. I don't care what anyone says. Dan, fuck you. Not you, Dan. No, Dan.
Dan Thomas. Shout out to Dan Thomas.
So I mean, I'm excited. I've never loved a sport more right now. There's so much fucking talent in the NBA. So there's a bunch of superhumans that just destroy each other.
Russ made in the lab.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. And then you got the fucking NFL players who are all complaining and bitching that it's not gonna be safe enough. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, but
What do you
there's a lot of.
What are you guys looking forward to the most, sports-wise?
Dude, great soccer is back.
Oh, really?
With
I
no
thought soccer
fans.
never ended.
No, it's stopped for a while.
Oh, okay.
But they've been back for a hot sec
They've
now.
been back a lot longer than any
Yeah,
other sport.
it's
so.
not the same by any means.
No, dude. How about UFC? Like you hear punches, it's like weird.
Yeah, no, exactly. You hear like when they flop and they scream like ah, like you legitimately hear it, and
That's
you're like,
so
oh, that
funny.
guy's soft. Like,
That's funny. Yeah, but I just can't wait to watch like playoff basketball again.
I won't be. I mean, like, I'm really upset that Olympics were delayed / canceled.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I mean, like, I've been waiting for Summer Olympics for 4 years. I mean, like, obviously every 4 years.
that
but,
was
like,
this year.
Yeah.
That was this year, man.
It already would.
So,
That's what I'm saying. Like March
now.
Madness gone. Like,
Right.
no one talked
No one
about
talked
it.
about
it.
Olympics, I didn't even know.
It would
Yeah.
happen.
Like, I'm not
right
gonna
now.
lie.
Like, what are you
It would
going on
be
right now?
I love Summer
Dude,
Olympic track,
I
man.
I can't wait for that fucking Japanese opening ceremony. I want fucking Sonic. I want fucking Naruto. I want every motherfucker. I want Gundams and shit. I want them all at that fucking opening ceremony.
I was really looking forward to like Summer Olympic track. It's my favorite thing, and now we just don't.
Because
I don't know if
Usain's
we're
not
gonna
in there
put-
anymore,
Gatlin
right?
finally
Right.
has a chance, dude.
Right.
Justin Gatlin, U.S. baby.
Oh,
It's gonna be
wow.
nuts.
And I can't, dude. I'm gonna watch the men's wrestling for Bo Nickel.
Oh yeah, Troy's into wrestling now.
Well, no, just like one person.
Just
Penn
one
State
dude.
wrestler,
He's
dude.
got a boyfriend in
This,
wrestling.
yeah, this guy Bo Nickel, dude.
He's
Bo
huge.
Nickel?
Holy
Oh,
shit!
he's a god.
He went 150-3
Yeah.
in college. Like that's insane.
At what, like 170-ish?
So
Oh,
first he was
heavier.
at 182, 187, I think
Yeah.
182, 187, whatever, something like that. And then for senior year he bumped up to 197. He still won, state champ.
Yeah, he's a savage.
Yeah, so he's going to Olympic wrestling, and that's gonna be sick to
He's
watch.
just your traditional white boy, right?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like a farmer. Like
Yeah.
yeah, it's ridiculous.
He's
gonna be
sick.
insane.
Pigs
He's
and
really
shit all
sick.
fucking day.
Probably. But
Yeah.
there's one guy who's also a U.S. wrestler who's like massive too. So
Mhm.
we'll see what happens. He's been wrestling that for a while.
Yeah, so like the bubble, I think the NBA is doing a decent job. I mean, I
They're the
guess
best ones
it's
right
yet. I mean, like their preparation for it sounds really great. We don't know if like shit's gonna hit the fan in a couple weeks.
Right.
It's
I-
an indoor sport. You're screwed.
Right.
Especially when this quote unquote second wave comes around.
But they're
Yeah.
tested
That's gonna
every
be
day,
bad.
and there's no fans, and it's all just people like in the bubble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, I think their preparations are really good.
Until someone
Apparently-
sneaks in and gives it to
I
them.
was just gonna say there was already a Twitter post that blew up because of Barstool about a girl who was like, "LOL, just got invited to the bubble." Some good-looking girl.
So what's the
who
bubble?
a
Like you have to
player-
stay at this fucking place or something?
Yeah, they're down in Orlando. They're in a
In
big
all-
ass facility with like tons of courts. All pretty much the players don't have to leave. Their
Like
family
the
members
entirety
aren't
of the
there.
NBA.
Yes.
The ones that have opted in, yes.
I've actually texted a coach who used to buy cars from us. I texted him, and he's in the bubble.
Wow.
He said it's not as bad as people say it is.
Oh, I'm sure it's fucking dude. Ben Simmons was on an interview. He's like, yeah, I go to practice, I work out, and then I go fish, and then I come back and I play video games. And it's like, sign me up, bro.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
can fucking
Yeah, but
go
then
play
there's people who
favorite
have, like,
sport.
families and
Then
shit,
you go
like kids.
fish, and then you go play video games. Right. And then, of course, there's ones like LeBron who like separated from their whole family.
Yeah,
It's rough.
that's kind of.
I think what they're doing in terms of like
Hmm.
preventing the spread sounds good so far. Who knows if it'll work really well? I think what's really messed up is the NFL giving their players nothing.
nothing.
They have said nothing about what they're going to do to prepare for the regular season.
They don't give a fuck about the fucking NFL players. What are you, crazy?
Clearly, they don't now. I mean,
All
they're-
those anybody
it's
who
so
plays
evident.
NFL gets fucked up by the time they're like fucking 30.
Average.
4 games in. CTE. Hello.
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Jesus
All right. Well,
Christ.
You
anyway,
should learn more about your own culture.
the NFL's the NFL's not doing a great job at like broadcasting what they're gonna do, and it's fucked. I mean, there's players that keep speaking out about it. They're like, "Yeah, we want to play. They just haven't told us anything that's going on."
Mhm.
So, like, what are they supposed to do? Sign up?
I mean, Mahomes sitting pretty. 500 mil.
million.
It's a lot of
like-
money.
I'll
But
take that.
The NFL starts in what, like October?
No, August. Late
Really, that
August.
early?
I'm pretty sure the first games are always like last.
Dude, they
last
would have already
week of
been in like
August.
preseason games. I thought.
They would be by
Oh.
now.
I mean, I don't really follow the NFL, but I do like football,
Yeah.
and like I just don't see. I guess maybe they will make their own bubble. Is the NFL the? I mean,
No, there's a problem
NBA
with
the
the
only ones doing the bubble
right now,
thing?
but there's a problem with the NFL doing one. Is there's so many more players.
Yeah,
so
I was
many
gonna
more-
say. There's
so
Yeah,
many more
right.
staff.
hundreds
Right.
per team.
So I think NBA was allowed 36 people total, staff and team
per
per team.
team.
That's not
Nuts.
that much.
Yeah, no, that's not a lot at all.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like if you think
To
about
run a whole fucking
like
team.
LeBron, he's someone who has his own staff, his own cooking, his
Yeah.
own chef, his own trainers. He didn't bring any of them, so
Right.
he went all with the team. Like they're all getting normal like everyone's getting the same treatment. He's in the same hotel room as everyone else. It's not like some fucking crazy shit where they're all
Yeah,
bringing, like,
right.
people living in bought a mansion near the bubble. Like
Right.
they're all on their own. So it's
Hey,
pretty crazy.
they're
He said
dedicated
it's like
to the
AAU
sport.
basketball though. Like it's literally like them traveling together, like as he was a kid.
Though if you're in the bubble, like, does it really matter how many people you have necessarily if they all get checked
Well, no,
before they enter?
it's I guess it's a
Costs
problem
more,
with
bro.
finding a fucking area that will hold that many people.
Oh,
And
I see. Yeah.
On
Dude,
top of
Disney's
that-
massive. Think about how many people stay in Disney. Like
Yeah.
they can fit all those teams in all different hotels. Like none of the teams. I think actually no. There's 3 different hotels,
Mhm.
and all the teams are split up into the 3.
Yeah.
Like different floors and shit.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
Also, at the same time, you realize it's like, yeah, sure, once you're in the bubble, you're fine. But, like, you can only do that so many times before
Yeah,
you're at, like,
one
an
Tinder
absurd
swipe
amount.
away from Corona.
If you had one player per team,
Yeah.
for every team, that's an extra, an additional team you have to add.
Yeah,
You know what I
right.
mean? It's
And what's cool is actually the teams with the higher seeding actually got the nicer hotels. So it went by seeding. So if you had a middle seed, you had in the middle hotel.
Oh, the
lowest seed
Suns.
getting the lowest.
Rest in peace,
Isn't
the
that crazy?
Suns. Oh my
Well,
god.
no, the Suns aren't even in it. It's only teams that were in that were in the run for the
A position
playoffs.
to get into the
yeah.
playoffs,
So it
yeah.
was 10
Oh,
teams
gotcha.
from
yeah,
the
they,
West.
they straight up cut teams.
10 teams from the West
Really?
are in it. So
So
the
ha-
two
wha-
teams that
Wow.
8 teams go to the playoffs per
Yeah.
East and
Mhm.
West. The 2 teams that the 10 teams in the West and there's 8 teams in the East. So all 8 from that were going to be in the playoffs for the East are all in because there's no one close enough to get in. There's the New Orleans Pelicans and I forget the other team. There's 2 teams that are close. I think it might be the Grizzlies or something that were close enough where in a short amount of game period they could make a playoff run. So they kept those people in, and they're gonna have certain games that play against each other to see who makes it.
They there's a video that came out by a guy named Jimmy High Roller.
Mhm.
Excellent basketball YouTuber.
Yeah.
But he made a great point that the schedules that are set up are supposed to be like as if they were the actual end of the NBA season. So the Pelicans have like a really, really easy,
So they have
supposedly easy stretch to the rest of
playoffs.
their season so that
because
they
had
can
such
make
a
the
hard
playoffs.
beginning, though.
Right. But, Jimmy High Roller made the point. He was like, maybe this is just the NBA trying to make Zion get into the playoffs
100%.
because he's their new front cover guy.
Mm-hmm.
He wants him in there. They want to give him screen time.
100%.
But I think that that was him just
He's
making
also
a
on the
joke
front
at it.
cover of NBA 2K and
That's
him
what
and
I just
Kobe.
said.
And that's not related to NBA though.
2K?
2K isn't the organization of NBA.
They don't
doesn't
own
run
it.
2K,
Right, right. But I mean, like,
Well, they
Still
license them.
basketball.
Right.
They license
Still
all the teams
NBA
and shit.
basketball.
Yeah. so
So who's on the cover now this year?
Zion and
Zion.
Kobe.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So Kobe's on the legendary.
Sharing.
No, Kobe's on the
No.
legend edition.
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
the upgraded, like the base edition is
$100 version, and then this
Mhm.
$70 version is.
Man, it's crazy that Kobe died this year.
Oh my
Isn't it crazy
god.
Yeah, that was
all
the
the shit
beginning of this
happened
year.
and, it feels like forever ago that happened. That was like fucking 2 months ago.
He
man.
got out when it was good, bro.
Yeah.
Right before shit hit the fan.
Jesus.
Fucking wild, man. What
Rest
a
in
wild
peace.
year. Fuck, man. This is brutal. I feel like we've been in this year for fucking 2 years.
Long time.
This
At
will
least.
this will for sure go down as like one of the worst turns of the decade.
Oh,
Mm.
yeah. No, this is fucked. This
Right
is
next to the
hard.
recessions.
Yeah, I mean like
Maybe even worse.
it's lining
maybe
up
even,
right.
The weird part is the market is great right now. That's the weird part.
Well, it depends how you want to say great, because like, let's take the
Car market, great.
The the indexes of the market look great,
Mm-hmm.
but have you looked at the GDP of our country?
I mean,
That's
we
not
can't
great.
produce anything.
Right.
There's no factory
Right.
workers.
So if we're not producing as much, how are companies doing better than ever before?
That's literally the market. That's why
What does that mean?
no one can predict the market.
Yeah, but
there's
I
no
mean-
algorithm for the market.
Yes, but
it's
how
the
are
market.
how are companies doing well if they aren't producing as much?
Beats me, man.
Right.
Not a question for me.
Well, the answer is that they're just getting funneled money from the government.
We're going right back into the.
That's not a conspiracy.
Allison-
That's literally
Yeah, the
what's
problem with this
actually
one is,
happening.
like,
This
I
is the
mean-
best part of what this whole thing is this is actually what's happening. This isn't a conspiracy.
Yeah.
You can look up the amount of money that goes on the Fed's asset sheet, and it's like this. It is a straight up vertical line because they just bought a fuck ton of bonds.
Right.
They're just handing out money left and right, printing it. It's absurd. Like, you can look this up. Look up the M.2 money supply.
It's
And
good.
the problem is, like, I mean, obviously, like, that's that. I mean, because like 2008 was a housing crisis,
Right.
That was all the housing industry, and look at what happened with that. Just that. This is like everything, like every fucking industry that like we have as a society seems to be getting money from the government right now. I mean, this bubble, when this fucking bubble pops, Jesus Christ!
Yeah, I
Like,
mean,
you know what I'm saying? I mean, it's
yeah.
it's insane.
Market's gonna
I
crash
think-
bad.
I think that's kind of the question right now is like whether or not the bubble will, when pop.
Right.
It's kind of like a question of, is it going to pop or is it just going to infinitely keep expanding?
Right.
The problem is like, if the money is just constantly being devalued from printing.
Inflation we're talking now.
Right. So like, if all of these people decide to sell, let's say the bubble pops and just things start crashing, right? Everyone's dumping, they're selling, there's tons of selling going on. Well, assuming all of the people sold at a very high rate, that's a ton of cash in everyone's hands.
Yeah.
The issue comes of like,
The businesses that survive that you can buy back from.
right, but like the spending of the money, if you just decide to just sit on your money while the government's
Exactly.
still printing money, you're losing
Well, that's the
all
problem.
of your money. If your dollar becomes worthless and you didn't invest it into hard assets that maintain value, doesn't matter how much you made on the stock market,
Being
man.
diluted.
That dollar doesn't really hold its value anymore.
So that video that you sent me like a while ago, from what I understood, is like essentially like the central banks have made a decision or a bet that people will spend their money after all this shit,
Yes.
and if they don't, that's when we're fucked.
Yes.
So they're betting that we will spend our money after this, which like
The issue.
I think people will. In
think-
my opinion, only because
Listen,
like
listen.
you know why? Because people already spend their money now. Like I mean, with things slowly opening, like people want to just get the fuck out.
Yeah, it's wild to me.
The thing is like,
Idiots
hold on.
buy
Yeah.
cars.
Right.
What's
What's wild to me is that there were so many people on unemployment, and each person was getting $1,100 a week. 100 people.
supposed to be getting $1,100 a week.
supposed.
Go on.
I'm sure a lot of people did. Majority, I'd say. I'd say Danny's in the minority of just getting fucked.
I know several people who never got paid out for unemployment.
Yeah, but
go
I know
on.
a lot of people have. So
Right.
it's like, I'd say majority.
Yeah.
Have. So 100 fucking people is $100,000 per week.
Right.
That means they're printing a ungodly amount of money right now.
Correct.
Have you
Like,
seen
it's
the
fucking
Netflix show Heist?
insane.
No.
It's like this great. It's like a 8-part, not like documentary, but like an 8-part TV episode, and it's basically they go to the mint and they hold the mint captive, and instead of like, because they had an asset like the president's daughter, something equivalent, like a high priority asset. So they knew that, like, they planned everything out, like they'd come in the first day, and then they realized, like, once they put in their camera, that there was like a fucking Barrington like machine gun like propped in, so as soon as they come in, and then like they dressed everybody the same, and it was all a hoax just to keep printing money. And they figured out in like the 4th, 5th episode that's what they're doing, is just stalling to print more money.
Damn.
Just imagine like, I think they printed like $11 billion like in like 4 days, like that. Like imagine what has it been, like 2 months?
We've printed 4 trillion in 4 months.
Yeah.
That's with a T. Trillion.
Yeah.
That's thousands of billions of dollars.
Yeah.
Not all of which, all but $1,200 per individual who filed for independent taxes. They got $1,200. Nice. Hope you guys spent that $1,200 really well, while every other company in America is getting billions of dollar payouts.
Mm-hmm.
So fucked up. I'm fucking pissed off. You know,
It's nuts.
Fuck this. You know, I really do believe this. If you're white, you got fucking paid. I didn't get paid jack shit.
Yep.
This is fucked up, man.
Yep.
So,
You know, I have a guy that
so
knows
just
that.
$1,200. Let's say 340 million people in the world, in the United States. I mean, 340?
Including all people, yeah.
Yeah. So let's say 200 million got the check, right?
No.
No.
Less.
No, way less.
Way less. Yeah.
What are you saying? More than half the people in the world are babies
In the country
Actually,
are dependents and or non-tax.
Okay. So what do you want to say?
yes.
100 million?
Lowball it.
Yeah, 100 million.
Let's go like
Oh,
70.
a third of people. Yeah, 70 million.
Yeah, 70 million.
Okay. 70.
I feel like more qualified, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
100%. But like,
Yeah.
just for the critics,
Right.
the haters.
Right.
So that alone is $84 billion just from that
84 billion.
that one check.
Just one check.
That was the one $1,200 for the like stimulus money.
Oh,
Then there was
jeez.
the unemployment, which was that was over.
And you
how
got,
many
you got
people were on
robbed.
unemployment? It was like
Dude, I didn't have a job for 3 to 4-ish months.
Mhm.
I never got a check.
Not one.
Can't call these fucks. I can't fucking talk to nobody. Can't fucking reach them email. Can't fucking go to the chat. Can't do jack shit.
My
Never got
cousin,
money.
my cousin is
That's
in the exact
fucked.
same boat. They owe him like $10,000.
Yeah.
He just didn't get the money.
No.
Is he white?
Yeah. I'm telling you.
What's
This,
his last name? Ain't fucking Diaz or anything, is it?
no, it's my last name.
All right.
But no, yeah, I'm like 84 billion. It's like, yes, that's a lot of money. But when you think about how the economy works, why would you give all of the money to the companies?
Oh, that's obvious.
If you give the money to the people, won't they spend it on the companies that they're buying it from?
Sam, you're sounding like a smart person.
It's,
Right.
dude, it's just like it's
a
just
lot
like
of, but the thing is, a
why?
lot of the companies weren't like having their workers work, so they had to pay them. Like they had to keep them on their payroll. And then
Right,
pay
and
them.
each of their payrolls are hundreds of millions of billions of
not at all,
dollars.
not even
Right.
close, but I'm saying like that's
No.
that's why.
Think
a
of
lot
all the
loan
companies that they got their bailout, their PPP loans, and they just bought their own stock. You just inflated. You put a fuck ton of buyers into the
That's
market.
not how it worked though. You had to put your money into certain areas. You can't just spend it on stocks.
You most certainly
Seven-
can just
70
reinvest it into your company.
No, 70% of it had to go to payroll.
Right, and if your
By
payroll,
law.
okay, and so what if your payroll is filing for unemployment and they're just furloughed? Do you still have to pay them?
No, once the company gets a PPP like loan,
Right.
those people have to be forced to like be back to work, not actually at the place, but under payroll. So they're getting paid by their.
So all their
company.
employees have to be working.
If they were working beforehand and they didn't actually fire them, then yes.
What if they furloughed them?
That's
No,
that's the gray
That's the
lining.
whole thing. That's the whole reason for the PPP loan is people work like they're back, but they're not back. They're not working, but it's pretty much like being unemployed, but under your company. It's just relocating the money from unemployment to
Yeah,
PPP.
to relieve
That's all it's doing.
unemployment itself.
It's not them just getting a fucking check
It's
and being like,
stupid.
okay, let me put it into my own stock to make a bunch of money. That's not how it worked.
I know for a fact Microsoft was able to get bailout loans or bailout money and buy their own stock back up.
I'm
I
sure
know,
there
of
was
course.
some bailout money, but it's not.
Think about
anything
loopholes.
Close to,
We talk about loopholes
Oh,
all
no,
the
I know,
time.
but I'm saying it's like there was a by law percent, so they could have like so let's say they took 15-20% and bought it back their stuff. Maybe that happened, but
Okay.
there was 100% like it was either 60 or 70% had to go to payroll, and then a certain amount had to go to rent and shit.
Okay.
So that money a lot of those companies need because they have millions of not millions, thousands of stores around the world. And they have fucking rent. They don't own every building. So they're paying rent to someone.
Right.
So they're all paying rent for all of those stores at once. They clearly need a lot of money to do it. My mom's company got a pretty good amount of money, and it went in, I'd say, 2 months. So
Well, I mean, more is to come, so maybe they'll get
Maybe.
another.
nothing's been signed yet. It's not like it's 100%. And
Right.
they have rent in New York. So clearly they have to pay every month, thousands,
Yeah.
Oh my God, landlords yet again.
Yeah, scumbags, man.
Scumbags. These people, dude.
I just hate this shit.
The bane of our
It's
existence.
like, look, like I got a job. I pay the fucking taxes every fucking year. Well and good. I pay more than what I'm supposed to fucking pay. You know what I'm saying? And when I need fucking help here, these fucks turn their fucking tail and don't even help me.
Right. Why are you paying
These
taxes?
fucks.
Why
I hate them all.
Why are you
I
paying
hate 'em all.
taxes?
I fucking hate the government. You know that?
They should just
his
print
landlord
taxes.
gave more relief to him than the actual
The
government.
fucking landlord.
Right.
You're right. The scumbag landlord helped me out more than these fucking idiots I pay.
The guys that you're paying, right?
Right.
Hey,
You're
well,
kidding me.
at least they're working on your roads.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, right.
Philly
super high
roads.
quality.
Yeah, right next to the fucking pile of trash all over my fucking street.
That's true too.
What do I fucking pay taxes for? I'm so fucking sick of this bullshit.
He's paying city taxes and they don't
Pay
even
city
clean
They're
up.
not
taxes,
doing his
yeah,
trash,
right.
dude. His trash isn't being taken right now.
Really?
Yeah, no, there's piles of trash in my fucking street.
No
No,
way.
there's nobody to take the fucking trash, man. I hate this government. This place sucks, man.
Do the trash truck drivers just not?
No,
come
they don't
up-
show up anymore.
Are they not paid?
They're like half capacity right now
Oh,
for the
jeez.
entire city.
Jesus.
That's like I get it, like because like a lot of them are like, yeah, I'm not working because like I don't bring coronavirus to my kids and shit. Like, dog, fucking like go to work, man. You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Pick up the fucking trash.
How about you pick up your own trash?
Yeah, I do, and I put it outside so the people I pay can fucking pick it up.
Right.
Nobody.
You-
I hate it. I hate it. I hate this whole thing.
Are you gonna move?
I don't know. maybe not.
Right.
Landlord to
Landlord.
Canada like they did in 2016. Oh wait, no one actually left.
Yeah, true. Yeah, right.
Remember that was a huge thing. Like they
Mhm.
said, like the website was like fucking crashing
Yeah,
for like
yeah.
going to Canada. That never happened. I mean, I'm sure some people did. But.
I mean,
You didn't
what's,
have your fucking Nutella thing? Are you kidding me?
No. I don't really want it. Do you want it?
No, my stomach's fucked.
Eh, well.
Alright,
Oh,
yeah.
would you
I'll give
mind
that.
if we got like video evidence of your hair coming back?
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, cool.
was your hair?
You don't have to
growing?
go anywhere.
Yeah,
You
dude.
can stay right on camera, bro.
If you go to like back to the old episodes, I think we did this, right?
Yeah.
Didn't
Oh,
I
we
show the
showed
back
it.
of my
Yeah,
head?
you should. No, you should. It
Oh
was
yeah.
in the middle.
Let me show you the front right now. Let's see the front. Right in the fucking middle.
Right.
I can't even do it because it's so.
Because you're
thick
looking
now.
at the screen, not the camera, like a smart kid.
right there. See it? See that?
Yeah.
Not as bad at all.
Give us a turn to the left, Danny. Yep. And then
Right there.
before, yeah. Give us the whole look before.
I think that's it.
I'm
I
tell-
can't. I'm telling you, I
hair-
can't.
The hair that was coming in on
That's
like,
just
your
not
right
your
side.
calic, or
Huh?
No, he was losing his hair, and
I
then
was losing my hair
He
on
was
the top
thinning.
here.
he
It was
started taking.
thinning,
He's
that's
taking
all.
like
Taking these, like, pills?
Something. Yeah.
Yep. It's coming back.
Am I showing this off?
Stress?
I'm telling
Was
you,
it stress?
Danny's
I don't know.
30s are gonna be fucking
Oh,
sweet,
fire.
man. I cannot
Fire.
wait. Look at that,
Oh,
that
yeah,
tiny
yeah.
little.
That
That was
a lot
much
worse.
bigger.
Yeah, that was a lot worse.
Bigger.
Yep.
Is it showing on the camera?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
definitely shown on the camera.
Because I haven't seen it, so
Dude,
I'm
the sides are looking thick.
Yeah.
thick. I know.
thick boy.
Thickening up.
I
man.
can't
It's about
imagine
time.
what's down below the belt.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, trust me. Woo-wee.
Ooh-wee.
What
Manscaped.
Manscaped,
Manscaped 3.0,
yeah, right.
baby.
We need a fucking Dollar Shave Club to sponsor us.
Yeah,
now.
right.
Crazy.
Dollar Shave Club?
They sponsor
If
everyone.
anybody should be for him, because that's what I'm using.
That's true.
Right.
For him, yeah.
Yeah.
You should hit him up.
I should hit him up.
Be like, guys, we
Look, I'm using the
our hair's
product right
growing
now.
back.
It's actually working. I'll fucking
Promote it on the
let's-
podcast.
Let's do this shit.
Make some clever but kind of dirty like plug.
Right.
I don't want to digress us too much, but do you guys remember the video game conversation we had on Discord where we wanted to talk about it on the podcast? Because I remember us talking about some game that we wanted to bring up on the podcast, and I can't think of it right now.
Hyperscape.
Maybe Hyperscape?
Hyperscape's fun.
Oh, it was Logic. We were just talking about it.
Oh
upstairs.
yeah. I actually do. I am very not a fan of this.
Why?
So all right, like one thing that like what really drives me nuts
Wait,
is when
first talk about what's going on.
Oh yeah,
and
sure.
explain it
So
real quick, and then-
Logic, the rapper, he is retiring from rapping.
Yep.
What?
Yep.
Yeah, and he's releasing his last album. Like I don't know when. It's
I
very
think,
soon.
I think it's the end of this month.
Very very soon, and then he's becoming a full-time Twitch streamer. He got a 7-figure fucking deal, and he's exclusively streaming on Twitch. Now I actually am I don't like this. I think it's bad for the platform in the long
I agree.
run.
Okay.
Because like when you have famous people that do shit that is primarily for like people that are not famous,
Right.
you end up having it's like more like you're hurting more people to that one thing as opposed to discovering new channels and having
Actually,
like the small,
Like taking
kinda
taking
like-
taking viewers away from
taking viewers away.
Okay.
Like a big thing about it is like YouTube is a really good example of like when YouTube started, it was very much like the Wild West of like content and shit, and a lot of people really did get their start on YouTube. Now I don't want to say it's impossible. I mean, we're on fucking YouTube. Hopefully, it's not impossible. But like a lot of people,
Very, very hard.
it's just so much harder now because there's so many famous people that who already have a giant following that they just get to use the platform.
Or media networks who decide
Media
to monetize
networks that
their
just
own
get
videos
one
twice.
exactly.
But go on.
And it's like, it goes back to like I think this is like episode fucking 3 that we talked about this, where like nerdy culture and like pop culture and shit is like there's an undergroundness to it that needs to exist for it to be like pretty cool,
right?
Or like or at least like creative freedom.
It'll
and
become
like,
more cringe and like
it becomes like more cringe, more
fake.
normal,
It's
and
not
more
as
like
authentic.
It's less authentic and.
Right.
And I think that's the start of it.
Yep.
Like Logic, I mean, no offense to Logic or anything like that.
Right.
I mean, I don't really know his music or anything like that.
But likes him.
You know, it's just like you're going to start signing these famous people because they already have a following.
Right.
So like it's almost like an immediate feedback of like, you know, your audience.
Yeah.
I think he was already Twitch streaming, but like now that he's going to do it full time, of course he's going to have a huge following and shit.
I think there's a flip side to it though. In the sense
If he's
that,
not good.
No, not even like streaming like video games. I'm saying like I think it'd be great if artists start to come over to like Twitch or YouTube Live and actually like start performing on like the live chat stuff. Because then it's like a replacement for concerts right now because you can't go to concerts. So if there's a way for them to monetize their
Fuck that.
Dude, it'd be awesome to watch a lot. Like, say your favorite fucking artist to go and perform on like Twitch. That'd be sick.
That'd be so stupid.
Why? That'd be.
I would
love that.
Dude, that's like the whole Fortnite thing. How what?
Travis Scott.
Yeah, Travis
Marshmello.
Scott and
Travis Scott
Marshmello.
isn't a gamer. I'm saying like if a real artist went and like performed his real music online, that's you. It's almost like you going and watching a YouTube video of him performing. Same thing, but live.
Why would I
That's
do
sick.
that? I'd rather be at a concert.
Because you can't go to a concert.
That's what I'm saying. Like
right
I'm not
now.
gonna if there's no concerts, that's not gonna be like make me like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go watch YouTube.
Who's your favorite artist?
I don't know.
Okay, well then you're just not in the music that much, I guess.
I am, but like
you have to have a favorite or like a couple favorite artists. Like give
I
me
do
one,
have a
one of your
couple.
favorite artists.
all right, let's go with the goat, Lil Wayne.
All right, Lil Wayne. You wouldn't watch him live, like perform with like some goats on like him and Drake go and they perform a whole like album. You wouldn't go and watch that, like an hour thing.
I mean, like I guess like now that you put it that way, like but like
it's something to go watch. Is what I'm
it's
saying.
something, but like it doesn't capture the fact of going to a concert.
But a concert isn't as personal. So like, say this person goes on stream and like performs, then in between songs,
it is personal, dude. There's people. There's
okay.
Buying
they're
different
talking to a
levels
crowd,
of
but it's
tickets.
not like you're like on a computer with your headphones in, locked in. Like if someone talks to the screen right to you, they're right there. You can hear them perfectly. It's not like in a concert they're on mic. Like there's fucking screaming.
I think that's the
around.
fun about going
I
to
think
a
it's
concert.
cool too, but I think this would be a different type of like fun.
It's an alternative.
It'd be an alternative like enjoyment of like this person's like talking right to the camera. Like yo, that's sick. Like I've never seen this side of this person.
Yeah,
that would be
true.
cool.
Like,
I agree that it would be cool,
Yeah.
but like the problem with the deal is like, obviously it's a big deal. Like it's a huge deal that he's going there because like it brings in a whole new audience for Twitch. Which
I don't
is
know
fine,
about like the
but
contract. I'm saying I like the concept.
yeah,
of, like, artists.
yeah, right. I'm saying I don't like the concept. I don't like it. I don't like it because I think it like I said, it's harder for you as a small time person who's playing games or something to be known, and it's like it just kind of takes like the soul out of it for whatever reason.
I agree, but they're so famous that they're not going to stream like Logic maybe because he got this contract. I like it more for people who have other professions who want to come and just entertain
cool.
a little
bit.
bit.
Yeah, no, that part is really cool. Like
Yeah.
like what if he like started making music live with the
Exactly,
audience?
like
That'd be
Dead
fucking
Mouse
cool.
5, 100 dude,
Yeah,
perfect
right.
fucking.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
sits there all day and just will make music, and people will tune in just to
Yeah.
see what he's doing. Like,
That's cool too.
So
no,
cool.
I like that, but I just think that because he doesn't have a contract.
No,
Like I
he's
think the
just there to
contract
do it
is
for
like
fun.
it implies something with it.
I agree. I don't like
Yeah.
the contract either. I think
Yeah.
if you're doing it for fun as like a hobby because you're already
Yeah.
rich and you're famous,
Right.
it's like okay, like let me go live for a couple hours and just like fuck around.
Right.
That's sick. Like
Now that you put it that way, like
dude,
seeing something live, seeing someone like on the
Exactly.
board or like
like someone trolls
off
them
the
on chat or
dome
something.
freestyling.
Someone trolls them on chat or donates something like funny, and they're like, "Ah, fuck you!" Like that'd be sick.
Yeah, no, like the whole like. Have you ever been on YouTube and like watched Tim Westwood TV or like these freestyles?
Yeah,
just
I've seen
people
some,
off
yeah,
the top. Like I love that stuff.
Exactly.
Like,
Like, they did
I
it
love
live,
that.
dude. How fucking
Like
cool
now,
would that be?
now being live,
Like if
like
Juice
you know
WRLD was
what,
alive,
this
rest
is
in peace. Like
yeah.
if he was doing those fucking freestyles
hour-long
live
freestyles.
on Twitch.
I'd be like,
Exactly.
It would be cool.
Yeah.
it'd be now that you put it like that, yeah.
I am a huge advocate for this happening because I fucking love Logic, and I think most of his
Would you love
content.
to watch him play video games?
I think most of his content is going to be playing video games because he's a huge nerd.
Yeah.
I know he is. I don't want to.
But don't you
it's
like
not
him for
Logic
his
that's
music?
bothering me about this. For record,
I like Logic for multiple reasons. One being his music. I also think he's really good at talking to people like they're people.
That's true.
Not a
Agree with
lot of people. I mean, like, if you just listen to the way Logic talks, he really talks to you like you're his bud. Like, he's very down to earth. Like, he knows how
That's
to.
good.
He knows
And
how
on
to.
Twitch, it's probably even better.
Right. I mean, like, him just interacting with chat, I think would be a fucking great thing to watch. I mean, him just playing games in general and just, I don't know, streaming anything would be phenomenal. Not to say that I'm going to start watching him all the time now. I'm probably going to follow him. And
Rest
when
in
I'm,
peace, Bobby Tarantino.
Yeah, true. This upcoming album, I'm hoping is going to be sick. But anyway, I think I just think it's like I use Twitch all the time, and you were saying like it's going to pull viewers from other places,
I think
which
it'll bring in people.
I think it'll do both. I mean, like me personally, knowing that Logic's going to come on there and being a huge Logic fan, I'm still only going to probably spend a very little amount of time watching him, just because I like Logic's music. I mean, like, obviously I can't say it because I haven't watched him
They're bomb.
stream. I love Logic's music,
Yeah.
but probably
better.
I probably don't want
They're
to watch
really
him on
fucking good.
stream.
Like, they're addicting. Sorry.
It's okay. Just don't do it ever again. I love that he like is streaming, but if I'm gonna watch a stream, I'm gonna watch someone who I already do watch all the time. You know what I mean? Like I'd
Yeah.
rather watch Soda Poppin' over Logic, even though Logic's music is fucking way better than anything Soda Poppin's ever put out.
Yeah.
It's just two different mediums. Like I would watch him occasionally, but I'm not gonna sit there for most of the time I'm on Twitch.
I think there's a lot of pros and cons. Like,
Yeah, right. There is.
the pro is there's these people that are already super famous. When you go on Twitch, people who start out, they're nobodies. They're no offense to them.
Pretty
Like,
much, yeah.
Summit,
Yeah.
these people who just became entertaining
Tyler
and
Wan.
talked to.
Unless you come from Mixer
Tyler
and you
One's a
already
really
were
good
like,
example.
Exactly,
or
there's
like
people- there's
Facebook gaming.
Asmongold.
They're
Right.
just fucking people. Is what I'm
They're
saying.
just people.
So if you're a famous person, you're obviously instantly going to be famous on the platform.
Right.
Right.
And you're going to bring a lot of people over from other areas like
Right.
YouTube.
From out of nowhere,
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. So I think it's really good for Twitch's like platform, but I don't
Oh,
think it's
yeah.
really good for like the culture. Is what I
Right.
think.
Twitch has made a great move. This
Oh
is
my
a
God, they're so
big play
fucking
by
great.
Twitch.
They make so much money.
Pretty smart.
We never found out about Dr. Disrespect, man.
Oh,
What the fuck
Didn't
is
he come
going
back?
on?
No.
No.
no, but I
There's
think
rumors.
I forget what I was just hearing.
I literally just read it the other day.
Oh,
What?
He just surfaced.
What did
He
he?
No, he was-
surfaced, but
yeah,
he
but he
didn't
just-
Oh
really
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
really,
He
uh,
came
do
out.
anything. He
Right.
was-
He went to an interview, but he
He
didn't.
just said nothing as like they haven't like said anything. Really.
Yeah.
What? Can you give me the rundown?
Yeah. So like he basically did an interview. Okay, which by the way, this interview has been like twisted multiple times into what he actually said by like different articles. But all he was essentially saying was that he won't be coming back to Twitch. That's all he said. It didn't confirm anything that anyone wanted him to say, except for the fact that he was like, "Yeah, I'm not going to come back to streaming on
Never mind.
Twitch."
Google sucks. Sorry. I was
He
looking
just
up
didn't like it?
Dr. Disrespect.
Well,
Um,
I think it's more of him not liking the management at Twitch. He got banned. They
He's always
ruined.
complained about it.
Yeah,
lot of people don't-
he's
lot
not
of
a
people
big
don't
fan
like
of
it. I
Twitch.
mean, honestly, Twitch has a lot of
Because like I mean, but
Yeah.
Twitch is like it doesn't make sense with him and Twitch because again, in the past before he got banned, they never promoted him, but he was huge. Like, and he
Yep.
was all Twitch. He
Yep.
never did anything else.
Yep.
Like he was really a Twitch star, and like they never fucking. He was almost never on the front page. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
But
You had to-
someone
you had
would
to
on-
scroll down
What
and
is,
look
what
for
is
it.
going on? What are you doing?
It's Dr. Disrespect. He posted this.
There are no words in this. It's just music and him standing there.
It's so funny. Wait, so
He's
looked-
such a weird guy.
Oh yeah, super
Yeah.
strange.
I love him. I
The
actually-
reason I
The-
made
the-
such a weird face though is because I looked him up and it said subscribers 1.57 million. I'm like, followers.
Right.
Like, there's no way that'd be insane.
Oh yeah, imagine that.
He
Oh my God.
supposedly wants to go and create his own streaming platform.
I've
I'd
heard
use it.
that too.
I'd use it.
would.
I
I'd
think,
watch him.
but like, I think this is going to be like he'll have his own website and he's the only person streaming on it.
I like that
This
better
isn't
than
going to be
having his own
like this is
platform.
going to be
Like
him trying to be
Twitch
a
rival.
competitor.
Yeah.
None of that. I think it's just going to be his website and that's where he streams.
I think I like that better. Like, it's like it's exclusive.
I would
That,
like
that,
it-
that
I
would
would like
be a
it
lot
better.
better because
Yeah.
then you can just. I wish a lot of more people did that.
Yeah.
That'd be so much
That'd
cooler.
be really cool. Yeah.
Because then, like like whenever I go on Twitch, I'm like, I watched the same Tyler one. I watched the same. Who's that god at
Fatty, maybe?
ADC?
Fatty,
ADC god.
Sneaky.
Double lift.
Oh yeah, deal.
There's Double Lift, and then there's the jungler
Tarzan.
with a B.
Jungle with a B.
The one in Cloud 9. What's his name?
Yeah.
Oh, Blabber.
No.
But he doesn't stream.
Oh,
I don't know who Brett's talking about.
All right,
but
yeah. I don't know who Brett's
Anyway,
talking
I
about.
mean, like-
Who's Brett?
As
No.
you were saying on Twitch that you watch.
Yeah, no, I just think it'd be a lot cooler. Just like, like when you want something, like say if I want like a product, like I go to that product's website. Like,
Right.
so if I want to stream somebody, I can just go to their website. That'd be so much easier, so much better. Because then I'm not getting all these like,
Amazon
different
Other people. Right.
Yeah, like ads or I mean, there'll definitely be ads.
Obviously,
but-
it's convenient going to sites like that, like Twitch, to find new things. But like, I think if you could have a full Tyler One like stream,
That's
like,
what I'm
all
saying, like,
themed to him.
yeah,
it'd
like
be
his
sick.
like you log on and you see like in the top right corner he's like making pancakes, freaking out, and then
Yeah.
like but you can also watch him stream.
and like a sick countdown to like him to stream or something.
yeah, that'd be. I
I
think that'd be so much.
I think
cooler.
this is only something that works for Dr. Disrespect because
True.
he is so anti-platform. The thing that is so OP about Twitch is, of course, I mean,
Yeah.
like obviously
No, that's all yours, man.
the
Find
Prime
another
sub,
bag. You're good.
Prime subs is really good, but also the fact that how many times do you go on Twitch and you only watch one streamer?
A lot.
a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
Like you go and watch one streamer and then you close out the
I
tab.
watch,
You're done.
Yeah.
watch Tyler One, and then
Really?
I'll sometimes I'll watch Summit. Just
I don't-
only if he's
honestly,
playing Sea of
I-
Thieves, though.
I haven't really found a good streamer.
There's
like,
not people.
I mean, I
really keeping it
typically
to.
only go on Twitch if I'm looking to watch
Or else,
somebody
yes,
stream right
sorry.
then.
Really?
Like if I'm like, oh, Asmongold's like playing like Shadowlands beta, I'm going to watch it right now.
Same with
and
me.
that's
Like
it.
Sea of Thieves, Summit's playing. I know he's gonna be hiding on someone's ship. Hilarious.
Yeah,
So,
right.
I
watch that.
almost always am watching different streamers. I use Twitch apparently
I think
much
a lot of
differently
them
than you
suck.
guys do.
Yeah.
The famous ones, they're just really good at the game. Like I want
I
to find
hate
a
those. I don't watch them.
no, they like dude, it's
Like
not
Shroud?
You
entertaining.
have to filter them out.
Oh,
Nope.
Shroud, I think is a terrible streamer. I'm not gonna
Really?
lie. I just, it's
I
so
disagree.
boring.
I
No,
think
I'm Danny on that. I like him as a person, but he's not entertaining.
Yeah, he's not entertaining.
in the sense of him, in sense of gameplay, he's always playing a game, and I think he's really good at games, and
Oh,
I
he's
think
incredible.
that is certainly entertaining. Him as a variety streamer, fuck no, he's not going to be able to go and
But-
do what Soda Poppin does.
Right.
There's no way.
Wouldn't you rather go watch like a highlight video of him like popping off though?
No.
I'd rather do that.
I never
would
see
too.
it. I'm not a-
yeah.
I'm
Just give me
not
the
a
highlights, man. I don't
highlight-
need
yeah.
to watch this whole fucking match.
Yeah.
I don't
rather
care
do
so much
that.
about that because I mean, like, I don't really watch Shroud as it is, so I guess that's a bad
Yeah, I
example
don't
for
really
me.
either, but yeah.
But like, I don't know. I clearly use Twitch a lot differently than you guys do because it depends on what mood I'm in for watching a game. Whereas like
Mm-hmm.
Soda Poppin', good example. I don't really care what game he's playing. I'll probably watch him
Yeah, he's
regardless of what
entertaining.
he's
I like
doing.
You've
I've
been
actually
a
never
fan
heard of
for
him.
a long time.
Yeah, I like many years.
Yeah.
League of Legends. I'll probably watch Tyler One. There's not many other people I'd rather watch play because I know he's really good and he's
fucking
super entertaining.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
the
that's the thing. Yeah.
GTA
right,
RP. I browse
Yeah,
by
oh, I
game
love that.
and like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
follow tons of people that all do this crazy good shit. And I'm
Yeah.
like,
Chow.
oh, I want to go tune into this. I'm like, all right, I've watched an hour of GTA roleplay. I'm kind of over it. Maybe I'll tune back in later and catch like RuneScape or not highlights, but a RuneScape player like fighting a boss on a hard account.
Yeah.
Who knows what it is? I mean, like it's just I use it to watch a variety of different things.
Yeah.
Whereas
I think
it
there's
seems
a reason for that though.
What?
I think the reason you do that is because us three don't play a game that you play. RuneScape.
Right.
RuneScape, you can multitask and watch a stream, and that's like something great to do because
Right.
you
That's a good
fulfill
point.
your. Like,
I was
if
gonna
we're
say
playing
that,
a
yeah.
game, we're fulfilled into our game already. So
Yeah.
like you have like a.
I
half
enter
fulfilled-
a fantasy land.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like when I get on to play games, I'm not there to like just hang out and like chill. I'll go watch a movie or like just go. I'll get off Discord and just
Yep.
go watch Netflix or like watch YouTube.
Yeah, RuneScape
that's
is a
my
game.
period.
Yeah, it's a game that's like kind of defined by doing other things at the same
Yeah.
time.
Exactly. Yeah. That's the difference.
Multitasking game.
Right. So like you do something in RuneScape that's very minimal effort, and
Right.
in the meantime you're like,
You
I
need
don't wanna
something,
just-
you left
yeah,
click.
I don't want to just like stand there and stare at my screen as
Oh,
my
yeah, no,
character
who the fuck would
slowly
do
fills
that?
up his inventory with logs.
Right.
Because I have been doing that a little more lately, and because I'm playing Mario Baseball, and that's like I
Right.
can engage in my stream and like hit a ball at the same time.
Right.
So.
So
Yeah.
you know, I sit there and I'm like, this is fucking boring. So I'll either put on, I'll put like queue up tons of YouTube videos. If all of those are done, I watch all of them. I'll like throw up Twitch. Or, then anime after. Who knows? Netflix.
Yeah.
Who cares? I
Yeah.
mean, like it's just watching. It's just
I think you just consume
Sam's
more
lost on
content
the
than us.
internet.
yeah. I'm on there all the time.
Yeah, I think you just
I mean-
consume more like video streaming content than us. In
Yeah.
For
general.
sure.
We like.
I mean,
to
because when
play
I
games.
do it, when I'm like watching something or playing something, I'm only doing that.
Yep.
Yeah, same.
That's
But, like,
a lot of
I mean,
people.
I mean, talking to my friends, I think is one different thing. Like where I can probably play a game and talk to my friends,
right.
but I'm not watching Twitch at the same time I'm playing fucking Halo or something.
Right.
You know.
I spend
Yeah,
a lot of.
I'd
I mean,
have
like
a seizure.
there would be
Yeah.
times where like I just don't feel like doing anything except for watching like a video or fucking anime.
Same,
So
but I'll
like
usually
yeah.
start
I won't
off-
play any games.
Right.
But
Yeah.
there's times where I'm playing Valorant. I don't want to be fucking listening to anything
course
else.
not,
I
of
want to
course
hear everything that is just Valorant
Yeah.
right there in front
Right.
of
See,
me.
but that's like us all the time.
Exactly, with every game.
Yeah, and when I want to like go watch videos, or something, I'm gonna get off, go in my room, sit on my phone. And
That's
watch
just
it.
like the
that's funny you
genre
say
of
that,
the
'cause
games.
when I was playing WoW, that I would put on Asmongold's stream a lot.
Yep. That's a great
It's
great
like
game that
a
you
little
can
bit more
listen
engaging
to.
than RuneScape,
Yeah.
but like I would do that.
You don't
Yeah.
have to
It's
watch,
just-
but you can listen.
Yeah,
You can for sure listen.
Right. Yeah.
So do you
Yeah.
think that a lot of the people who like are on people's streams all day, these like weirdos who are obsessed with streamers, do you think that they just don't play a lot of video games or are just obsessed with consuming content?
Yeah.
I
They're
think it
probably
depends.
really bad at video games.
I bet either.
Possibly.
I mean, like, okay,
That's
Most
like
likely,
that's like buying a ticket to go see a professional sport.
Yeah.
That's what I would relate it to.
Is good.
right. I don't know. I feel like it's totally different with Twitch, and this is a pretty close analogy that I've thought of. It kind of sucks because, I mean, like, you're only the youngest of 2 kids. How many older siblings do you have?
1.
How often, and it was your sister, right?
He has three
How
younger-
often did you
two-
watch them
two
play
younger.
video games?
I watched her watch One Tree Hill.
Right.
Yeah.
Never played.
No.
How many times did you watch Tyler? You sat there and you just watched him play
Millions
games.
of times.
Right. But did you enjoy it? Were you like, you didn't care that you
Dude.
weren't playing? You were like totally cool that he was.
Totally.
Right.
Yeah, I used to go watch him play Castle Crashers and shit, and like,
That
and then I
right
slowly
there.
started getting into like Mario games with him, and then like he's 100% the only reason I like games. Like
That
for
right
sure.
there is why I think so many people can find comfort in watching Twitch. And like, you know how a friend of ours, Peter, hates watching streams. He just won't watch. He'll like, why the fuck would I watch it when I could just play it? That's like the thought process for a lot of people. But not many people understand that like some kids grew up just like watching their older siblings play games.
Yeah.
There was no question of them playing the game. They were gonna get their ass kicked while they tried to steal the remote and play the game. Like, yeah, no, that's not happening.
Right.
Yeah.
So
And, like,
they just found enjoyment in watching their older siblings play, and I feel like that is a very similar feeling you
I
get from
guarantee
Twitch.
Peter would enjoy watching swimming though.
Maybe I doubt
I
it.
mean, what would you rather do? Be playing football and getting your fucking face beat in, or watch professionals be sick at football?
I'd rather play football.
Yeah, I was
Have you ever
just about
played
to say,
football?
if
So
you-
much fun.
like
Yeah, it's fun,
legitimate
but I'd
football.
rather
Like
watch,
obviously, we're not playing in the NFL.
I'd rather sit, eat pizza, and fucking watch NFL players. Like,
Well, I mean,
Kill each other.
you're just watching demigods at that rate.
yeah, it's sick.
Oh.
I'll watch some fucking demigods. Like
Yeah.
watching like superpowers.
Would you
Yeah.
rather watch professionals hit golf balls at the or at the driving range, or would you rather go to the driving range and hit some golf balls?
I'd rather
That's
be-
different.
golf is like a boring sport.
Have you? No. Have you ever? Have
And-
you started playing golf?
Dude, playing
No.
golf is awesome. Like,
Dude,
it's different.
I've now, since I have stopped playing soccer, obviously college is done. I like need a new sport, otherwise I'm gonna go crazy.
And now it's golf.
I'd
It
rather
ha-
play
it's
baseball.
golf.
I think it depends.
It's
Like,
just
I'd rather
golf.
play baseball than watch
Because
baseball.
dude, it's
Really?
like such a like you can be the most unathletic person, you can be the most athletic person, you can be 5'4", you can be 6'10".
You can be 95 years old or something.
yeah,
Not
y-
actually, but
yeah,
old,
you know,
old.
you
Pretty
can be
close.
old, and you can be good.
Right.
Like you can just be good at the game. Like it doesn't.
Finesse.
You don't have to be a beast.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like yeah, will it help that you can hit a piss missile? Yeah, that will help. But like, also comes with the contact and stuff.
Yeah,
and like the
and
way
then
you
there's
hit the
people who are
bar.
70 years old and you're 22 and you're hitting a piss missile 300 yards. They're hitting it 200 yards, but
Theirs
their
is in a
next
better
hit is gonna
spot.
hit right on the green, and your next hit is gonna hit fucking 40 yards
In
off
the
the
woods,
green.
yeah,
and then
exactly.
They're gonna have a right. in the hole.
Yeah. Take out the hockey stick.
Yeah, they're gonna have like the long pole where they're holding up here.
You know that game. You know that game Stickball that you learned how to play.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Very similar.
Oh yeah, like dude, like I thought I was gonna be sick at it.
Yeah.
I was garbage.
hard.
I hit one good ball.
Right.
That was the last
Dude, golf is
piss
a-
missile.
I used to think when I was younger, I'll hate golf. It's like I'll hate coffee. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah, coffee's
Dude.
crack.
Literally.
No,
Yeah.
I've started drinking coffee in 5th grade because
That's-
I had like
Jesus Christ.
soccer
young, huh?
tournaments. I'd be waking up at like crack of dawn, and I'm like I'm not having.
Crack of dawn, get crack.
You're like
Yeah.
you're like 12 years old, 11
Oh,
years
dude,
old.
caffeine is like the biggest drug in the world. It's a known thing, but like so addicting.
Yeah.
Like if I don't have a cup of coffee in the morning, like my whole day is ruined.
You will
Massive
literally get a headache. Yeah.
No, massive.
Yeah.
Like not even like headache, like right between a headache and like a pounding migraine.
Yep.
Like
Yeah, but golf is a fucking fantastic sport. Like it is so just like soothing to watch you, like to hit a ball and you're like, how did I hit that thing so far?
oh yeah, or to like pay $50 to have the worst time of your life. Like you never know what you're gonna
Yeah,
get.
exactly.
Like,
but at least you get to drive the golf cart. That's
yeah,
the
I
golf cart
pissed
makes up
off
for
the
a
whole
lot of-
day.
I feel
Maybe-
a similar way with
Yo,
frisbee.
we have our golf story. Fuck.
Oh
This
no.
All right, I got this.
Yeah,
So,
go for it. Go for it.
Me and Brett went golfing
Friday.
And we're with two kids that we knew from our school. What was the kid's one name?
Noah, and Brian.
Noah.
No.
I'm not gonna say the name, but
Hey, you don't need to dox them.
Yeah.
you know, like Noah H from a
Yes.
year older than us. Okay.
Yes.
So we were playing with them. Like we just randomly met up with them. Like we got filled with them. So
Yeah,
we're
it
at
was the
Northampton.
weirdest thing ever.
We're at
We were on the
North- yeah.
driving range. We came over to our. We were supposed to be with like
About
some
to tee off.
geezer.
Yeah, and the geezer and his son, and we're like, and they're like, oh, like we're going now. You want? We're like, let's just join up.
Yeah.
So they were terrible, but we're on a hole, right? And
No, it wasn't
we,
bad.
We look over and we see his golf cart just chasing these geese, like just fucking
like a fat crowd, like 20
trying
plus.
to hit them.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
all, like, flying away.
100%.
He's like close to them. They're
Okay.
flying away.
Mhm.
So he's like fucking around, and then he's like in the fairway, and we're like a little farther up.
Keep in mind, he's like going full blast driving after them,
Like,
and then
full
literally
speed.
brakes so hard and like puts it into park, hops out, and has a club in his hand.
Yeah, like, ready to hit.
Not ready to like kill it.
He paid $50 to do this.
Yeah,
Hey,
Dude,
hey.
it was one of the funnier things. Like, cause we're like, oh, I'm gonna go kill the goose. Like,
Right.
So we're
but like
cracking
he was
up. We're cracking up
legitimately
first.
Yeah.
And we're just like, all right, like this is fucking crazy, whatever. Like,
So
let
we
him do
start
him.
driving off.
So we drive off. We go to our ball, which is like probably like 50 yards in front of his, because you know he doesn't use drivers.
This is the geezer or your
No.
the
We
kid that
didn't
know?
go with the
Okay,
geezer.
okay,
Yeah.
okay.
So he doesn't use a driver. He has no driver in his bag. He has no hybrids in his bag. Only
Interesting.
irons.
Just only
Only
irons.
irons.
Irons and
drives and
putters.
irons. So we were like laughing at that too. So me and Brett are like looking at the hole, like seeing if we're like hitting our shot. All of a sudden we hear like a fucking.
No, it was like a
It was
screech, dude.
Yeah, it was bad.
Like it was like I don't
Like,
know what to do
but
in the
we
mud.
turn
But
as we like hear it, and we just see a fucking goose like flop over and just get fucked up.
like, dude, right in the like
He
we
nailed
turned
it in the
around
neck.
in the neck.
I was
This
like,
thing
oh my-
like literally went like its neck went like in, like you know, like if like
It was
my
fucked.
finger could
It
go
was
like that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
its neck like went in and like was like ding ding.
Did it stay like that?
Oh, like for, like,
it was
yeah.
alive.
It was
Oh.
yeah, no, it was like and
randomly
just like
recovered. It was weird.
curled back into like a ball, and then like
Got up like 2
like,
minutes later.
no,
It was gone.
eight,
It was down for a
8
while. Yeah,
minutes,
it was
8
down,
minutes,
Down and out.
and then like it got up and took a fat shit. It was hilarious.
That was
The
like
thing,
right
the
after
thing
it
almost
started
died.
raining.
You realize it? That's
Yeah.
animals
Oh, no.
shit when they almost die.
Oh
Like,
no, I'm pretty sure like it probably croaked.
Yeah.
Like it was like honestly it wasn't funny.
Damn.
Like it was
We were
actually
like, what the fuck?
like
Because he
I've-
only has irons. His fucking driver would have bent. You know, would have given some.
no, he
leeway.
didn't hit.
with
He
the
didn't hit.
ball.
He hit it with the ball.
he nailed it with the ball.
What? You
Yeah.
guys didn't include this. I thought you meant he just swung.
chasing them.
No.
Not a key part to
He
this
chased them
story.
and was like messing around. He wasn't trying to hit them. Like he actually
Yeah,
was
yeah.
fucking around.
Yeah.
Then he took his club and was hitting his actual ball and didn't hit the ball high enough and just fucking
Like, a
Nailed
lot-
the goose
nailed
in the neck.
And,
Right,
and
like
think
hard,
about a
like
giant
hard.
golf course. That's like Ben Simmons throwing the fish and it didn't even get into the
Right.
ocean. Like this guy, like the only one little centimeter, like you know how thick a goose's
Yeah.
neck is,
Yeah,
like
right.
probably like that
He
big,
just nailed it.
like right in the neck. Like it sounded like it
was,
hit a
like,
human like
traumatized.
buttocks,
Jesus.
like
Yeah.
right in the stomach or something, like a fat punch.
And that was like our last hole too. We're just like, it was
Yeah,
our last
what?
hole. 100%.
Yeah,
Our
it
last
was, yeah, it was our last hole. And the guy on the golf cart comes around, like the guy that
right
kicks
after.
the ball.
We're like, oh, thank God he didn't fucking see it.
dude, I'm pretty sure he saw.
Yeah,
it.
dude, he definitely was not happy.
Yeah. But I mean, like he was like, oh, they're overpopulated anyway.
This fuck, dude.
Oh,
It was
damn.
fucked.
Yeah, it was
definitely
fucked.
fucked.
Jesus
We were like, I felt bad. Like I was like,
Oh
damn, that
no!
thing got
Like it
fucked.
was like funny at first when he's chasing him with the golf cart,
Right.
Because like you're not, they're just gonna fly away.
Right.
This thing stood no shot. Like probably like a
So what was he aiming for?
no, like the
He was
green.
just trying to hit the ball. Like
Yeah.
he's terrible. Like
He just
very
sucks.
bad. Yeah. Oh,
He
very
does.
bad.
If you don't have any drivers and you're only using irons.
Well, yeah.
No,
That's
you
how
would,
you
you would
yeah.
think you would get lost on it.
No, yeah,
It's not-
irons usually
right.
get more.
It wasn't like he was hitting like me and Danny.
it was a line drive.
like it was probably like to the end of the wall.
Yeah,
like,
it was-
like 40 yards
it
away.
wasn't like the thing right in front of him, or like flew in front of him. He hit it and like line drive.
And it got there in a second.
Yeah.
Like, dude, this thing was at least
Like I heard the club move
at
and
least
then
80
instant.
miles per hour golf ball right in
Oh
that,
my
dude.
God.
Fuck, dude.
Like, and you think it's funny until you see it.
What was
like,
his reaction?
Oh,
dude,
he
we were
felt
all
terrible.
we were all like, Like
Oh,
no
We were,
one,
like,
no
very
one laughed.
concerned. We were very concerned. With
Yeah,
it.
100%. Like,
shit.
dude, it felt
Gotta
like you
take the
just took
goose to the
someone's
vet.
life. Yeah,
Pick
we
them up.
took the
Dude,
goose
they
to the
kill
vet.
us.
Like,
Yeah.
Dude, those things are scary. They'll fucking bite your ass.
yeah, and then they started like
Oh,
all teaming up together, like following us. Like,
Right.
dude, that
Yeah,
was
so the
bad.
one like dipped off the other way. And the rest of the pack just like left him.
Yeah,
We thought he
they're
was gonna,
like,
go
he's,
and die.
yeah,
We're like fuck.
brutal story.
Damn.
Oh my
Jesus
god,
Christ.
Yeah, no, you had to be there.
Yeah, it brought some life to the fucking podcast, baby.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
Golly, gee.
Oh, you couldn't. Yeah, honestly, it's true story. I
Yeah.
swear,
Yeah,
not
that was-
even.
that was
not
wild.
Golf's
one
supposed to be
part.
like relaxing, you know?
Yeah, and until you kill something
Right.
or almost kill
Or
And
something.
chase- or chase things around the
the other
golf
kid
cart.
with him, like, dude,
Uh,
I've never seen someone struggle so much with the driver. Like, you could check swing and like actually hit the ball like better. We were trying to help him, and dude, like the one time I said, "Oh, he's gonna hit over the pool," like as a joke, and we were like, we're like turning, and there's a pool at the club, and there's a fence, and like the pool is like the tee box is, say this is the tee box,
Right.
the pool's like over here,
Okay.
and he fucking just hits it, and it like hits the fence, and I'm like, almost, it was kill the kid.
Yeah, almost
Fuck,
killed a
man.
kid.
and it was like it was like the 12th hole.
Oh yeah, it was
Like
terrible.
in like all. What would we play?
We played like 14 because it got
14.
too dark.
Yeah, we
they-
played
they had to kick
14
us off.
holes. Not one of the one swing made it over 100 yards.
Damn.
No, I wouldn't even. I would go as far as to say
Brett hit a ball
70.
like 300 yards.
Like
Dude,
I
Oh
was.
yeah, he told me you whale him.
Dude, piss missiles.
Dude,
like he said, dude.
because like my drive used to just veer right to left since I'm
Right.
lefty, and like I just started closing my club and swinging a lot less harder.
Yeah.
and
Dude, he
it just
swings.
takes
Now
off.
they just
He has
lie.
such
Yeah, it's
fast
weird.
club speed. Like he just whacks it, dude.
Beam him.
Like he hits about like 50, 100 yards farther than me. It's ridiculous.
It's
insane.
fun.
That's nuts.
It's
Well,
fun.
Yeah, I'm sure it is
Definitely
fun.
But when he hits it like in the woods, it's gone. Like it's gone.
Yeah.
And that's like what, like every
Oh, not
maybe
often.
once a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe
Nah.
once a hole.
Hey, you guys think this is close enough? I'll
What
just,
did we
I'll
lose
just
a
pull it
total?
out right
We
here.
lost a total of like what, 5 balls total between
We
the both
lost
of
a
us?
lot that day.
It
That was
wasn't a
not
good day. It wasn't a
we
good day.
we
That's a
st-
hard course,
front
though.
nine we were sick.
Oh, dude, we were killing it. We
Yeah.
So I was 3 over after 3, and he was like almost even. You were like even par after 3.
I think I was two.
All right, something like that. I knew I was
Yeah.
like 1 or 2 over you in
Yeah,
the
yeah.
beginning. Like we parred the second hole together. Like it was sick.
And then we started drinking.
Yeah.
And then it was really hot, like
Oh,
90
dude.
degrees.
Yeah, and then I just started
Jeez.
wailing balls into the woods.
Yeah, and then we just didn't. And there was the
That
course.
was my first outing this year, though.
The
So.
course was unbelievable. It was like we were on the tour.
Oh, that's
Where'd
like,
No, I'm not.
really saying that.
No, I'm not even kidding. Like it's all fun and games until there's legitimately like
Giant-
there's one. You remember that bunker? That it was a maze. They had a maze.
Maze bunker.
Maze
and then,
bunker.
Then all of a sudden, an ocean comes up on us.
No,
We're
no,
fucking-
like all right, like
That's the ninth hole. The ninth
No,
hole.
let's not joke each other. A fat lake,
yeah,
like a legitimate lake, not
Okay.
a pond,
Right.
a lake.
fucking lake.
And this thing
Was
was
how many of us hit it in the water?
all of us.
3 out of 4 of us.
Oh yeah, because the other kid hit it into the.
Fucking woods in the left side.
no, not the woods. Don't give
Like
him
the-
that
oh,
much.
the-
The tall grass.
Yeah, the tall grass.
That
yeah.
didn't reach beyond
No.
the short tees.
Yeah, he lost his ball there.
Where'd you guys go?
A lot of wet balls.
We were in
Northampton.
North. Yeah, North.
Oh.
Hampton.
Yeah. Come
Are
kill,
you
come
alright,
kill
bro?
us.
Yeah.
Come kill us. Just
Just
find my address and kill me.
Nuts.
Yeah,
Yeah.
speaking of, I have a friend who is like a big streamer now. I know it's not speaking of golf, but whatever. We were talking about streamers, same shit. So she started streaming like 2 weeks ago almost, and she has like 400 subscribers now, which is
What?
Wow.
Nuts.
attractive women just get easy going on Twitch. It sucks.
Oh man.
You
Fucking
think if
so
we
good.
started playing with our shirts off, we'd
No,
get-
you get banned.
Yeah.
What?
You get banned instantly for not having your shirt on.
What?
What
Yeah.
about a stringer?
I don't know what that means.
Like when you go to the gym and it's
It's
like,
like thin. Yeah.
literally just covers
put a
your
wrestling
nipples.
thing on. Like what are they called?
If it's no
Singlet?
nipples,
Singlet?
I
Yeah.
think if it's no nipples, you're good.
no nipple Tuesday.
Yeah.
Always take our nipples off, like plastic surgery.
Yeah,
off.
just
Straight off.
just take
What are they
them
gonna
off.
do?
Could you imagine
It's just
that?
skin. How are you gonna ban me? It's my fucking. It's like my arm
I mean,
out.
we don't need the nipples. What do we need the nipples for? We could
Exactly.
take them off.
I feel like
Wait,
if
so
you-
she
if
got
you saw
400
someone
some
with no
subscribers,
nipples,
right?
That'd be so weird.
Yeah, it would be pretty weird.
All right, what would you rather have? No eyebrows or no nipples?
No nipples.
No nipples.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Wait, so
That's not even a good question.
400 some subscribers.
My nipple hair would make people like not even double check. They'd be like, "Ah, yeah, I see." Yeah.
Whatever.
Oh, whoa,
Yeah.
whoa.
You seem like you have small nipples, though.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I'm pretty average size.
Yeah.
'Cause I have
I could
fucking Hershey Kisses, man.
Oh, gee.
Hershey
Well,
Kisses.
I feel like that's kind of.
They're,
I feel like I
giant.
could
They're,
see
like,
that.
Big fucking nipples.
Big
Oh,
pepperonis.
no, I thought
Hershey
Hershey
Kisses would be
Kisses was
small,
small.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for a nipple.
Like I would consider a large
you saying-
nipple like a Sacagawea coin.
Right.
All okay, I guess.
Just
No,
like,
it's just like
or at least like a $50, you know?
I think
Right.
a Hershey Kiss is like a bigger nipple.
No,
That's
no.
totally
You think
wrong.
so?
No.
No.
That's
like the size
that's
of a penny.
objectively wrong.
Okay.
Like really
That's
wrong.
an oxymoron.
That's so stupid.
Right.
Sorry, I love you. Wait, so it's 400 subscribers.
Yeah.
She's gotten like $300 of donations by Juju Smith-Schuster, the NFL wide receiver.
Wow. I mean, let's just talk about that on its own. That's a little creepy.
The what?
A little bit. Honestly.
What I feel like, because remember, I love the Sixers, love Joel. Really creepy.
Girl,
really
yeah,
creepy.
Girl, we went to high
AD,
school.
yeah,
AD,
no,
yeah.
like if you're, that's just weird.
He's trying to plow.
Like that's what I'm saying. You're 8-foot like beast, and you're
She's like small.
and young.
Did they ever?
Yeah, really young.
Did they
She
ever,
was like at the time. How old was she? Like, well, he was young too, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, but it's not the
Yeah,
same.
she was like
Did-
18. He was like
hey,
23
wait. Did,
or something.
No, not even that.
did
Like
anything even ever
Actually
happen?
older. No. Never.
quote unquote. I don't think so.
Right,
But like,
me
dude,
neither.
the whole fact is like, if you're that like wealthy, you have that much like
He
you
saw
know,
on the street,
you're
too.
that popular. Like what?
He saw her in the street. Like he like walking in the street. And
I
like,
thought
the
you said
girls were there
he was
and-
on the stream. I was like,
No.
uh-oh.
What kind of stream you thinking of?
Oh yeah, no, God. But I just think it's weird. Like, wouldn't you want to like in the club like see a model or something? Like
I
you're
don't know.
Joel Embiid.
I don't know, man. I mean, I get that some guys can be like, yeah, you can.
He
pull
has a model
whoever you
girlfriend
want.
now. So
Dude,
Right.
I've seen the ugliest people at college. Like, oh, they're a president. They're in a fraternity and they're getting these goddesses. Like, there's no way Joel Embiid couldn't hit something older, same age,
I
maybe
guess
very hot.
Maybe it goes both
Maybe.
ways. You know what I mean? Like an ugly dude that you knew in college dating a model, but like think of it like ugly girl dating super hot dude.
So
Can
dude, wait,
happen,
it gets
you know?
weirder.
No, no
It-
one
it
said
gets
that,
weirder. It
but
gets
like,
weirder.
I don't think she's
So
ugly.
he also sent her like he owns like a pajama company or something, and he sent her like
Really?
hundreds of dollars worth of like pajamas and shit.
That's lit.
Let me
like
guess.
like onesies.
let me see your toes.
Come to my private island.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Have you ever heard of this? Have you heard of this thing called Bohemian Grove?
No.
It's a spot I hang out at a lot.
Oh
Um,
God.
So that, and then also like, but the problem is like because she's a fucking woman who got popular from this, someone like found her address somehow. I don't know how,
Oopsies.
but like someone keeps ordering pizzas to her house, and she's like super fucking scared. So like someone has her address now. She got like it was like 4 in one day one time, like all different times. It's like getting whack. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Pizzas.
think there's an
Pizzas.
issue.
That's
with,
what I wouldn't.
That's a-
I wouldn't want to be a good streamer unless I was good with like computer stuff,
Yeah,
like hiding IP address,
yeah.
all that stuff.
I mean, like, it's kind of hard to get. There's got to be an issue with Twitch because what Troy just said is true about them being able to find addresses. I don't know. There's a Twitch streamer that I used to watch who, like, her name's Anita, and she has, like, these funny tics that, because she has, with Tourette's.
Tourette's, yeah.
So, like, she's gotten a lot of, like, live stream clips from that and attention from that, but she has, like, a legitimate stalker issue going on, and Twitch and her local police can do nothing about it. Like, literally nothing, because the guy hasn't caused her any, like, physical harm, but will, like, call or will, like, send her stuff in the mail. She'll find him at, like, random locations when she's walking around. And
Yeah,
I
I've
would,
seen that before.
I
Yeah,
would
I've seen the
not
video.
be surprised if there's, like, some fucked up thing with the way Twitch is working where you can get their IP from where they're streaming from.
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty hard because of how many other streamers would have to, like,
That's what I'm-
actively know about
That's
this.
what. No, I'm saying like if you're like a ninja, if you're, I guess.
Right.
yeah,
These people would have
like a
had to have been
Tfue.
doxxed.
Well,
This girl is not that big of a
she's
streamer.
probably not like doing it right. Like you should have a VPN if you're a big time streamer.
I feel like at some point she probably goofed, and that's where it got.
and also like these fucking creeps are going to be doing some research.
Right.
I mean, like how old is she?
I have no idea. Early 20s, mid 20s.
So like she's probably
Yeah.
like who knows? Like maybe her Facebook profile had an address.
Right. That's
know what I'm saying? Like, there's
exactly.
so many
That's,
ways they
she
can
had
find
to.
it.
She had to have goofed in some
Yeah,
way because
yeah.
maybe it's probably not Twitch. Now that it's pretty dumb that I would think it is Twitch. She probably.
I would
goofed
just
at
use
some
an
point.
alias,
Yeah.
right? Wouldn't that be the best
Right,
way?
Exactly. But I feel like she's already past it. Like
But it
she's
can
already
even be
given
just
out her
like-
first
like
name.
Your friends
I
just
think
like,
she streamed on
like, hey,
her
Anita,
balcony or
like-
something, and that's how someone.
Yeah.
did that
Oh,
funny.
if you guys didn't know, people can for sure pull like your house location from just a street view.
Yeah.
If they get a glimpse of what the front of your street looks like.
Well, I mean,
they
I have a
can
hobbit hole,
find
so
you.
I'd be set.
Oh yeah, you live
Right.
in a
I mean,
fucking
but they
cave.
could know where your house
It's
is if
literally
they
like
if they
it'd
saw
be
like
under
a
Troy's stairs.
outside
Oh,
picture.
okay.
That's why, dude. Remember back in the day, not too long ago, but like a couple years ago, Ice Poseidon used to fucking go out and stream, and dude, he got trolled so much.
Who?
Ice Poseidon.
Who's that?
He was
You
a
know who
streamer.
Ice Poseidon is?
Yeah, really funny.
He
guy.
actually started on RuneScape.
Yeah.
Not really.
He so
IRL streamer.
I remember one occasion he was at a restaurant and 3 police officers approached him there. One time he was at a barber shop and they got over 200 phone calls while he was in there.
He's been swatted multiple
He's
times.
been swatted
Yeah.
like at least 5 times.
Swatted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what swatted
They'll
is?
call. Okay, so they'll make a police
me
call.
Come
What?
on. You know what
You ever
swatted
seen
is,
that
right?
before?
Like, is this like a term or like the legitimate SWAT? Like
Legitimate
yeah.
SWAT. It is a term.
Yeah.
Like a
Yeah.
SWAT team to
Yeah,
your
yeah,
house.
yeah.
Yes,
Why? Does
because
he do?
just to prank people.
They'll
They
report
call
like,
in,
hey,
say, a
hostage.
bomb
Hey,
this
threat
guy's
or
got a
hostage
fucking-
Yeah, yeah.
about
holding
the
a
streamer,
gun to his
and
wife's
fucking
head.
guns, like rifles, come into their fucking house, break in their doors,
Breakdown. Yeah,
and literally
they-
have rifles at them.
when
Swear to God.
you call and say that someone has a hostage, it's pretty much the easiest knock-free warrant they can get.
And they all call anonymously, and they use like untraced
Yeah.
shit, so they have no idea who called.
Yep.
All they get is a threat, and it's anonymous.
That's like one of the first things that happens when someone's address is doxxed. Is like they'll just swat them. Just
Yeah,
for
that's a-
shits
that's
and
a big
giggles.
thing.
there was a kid who had to
They'll be
stop
on
streaming
stream.
because of it. There was a kid who was like 13 years old, got swatted, and like
Really?
had to stop streaming.
Someone got killed being swatted.
Somebody
Yeah.
had to kill straight. Yeah.
Yeah. It's a very serious issue. I mean, the problem is
Shot
that
in his
like
doorway.
people like think about it. You have to fucking move.
Yeah.
How,
Once you get
not
there,
everyone
go.
can just
Doc
up
moved
and
like
move.
3 times.
He got gunshots at his
And
windows.
somebody shot his
shot his
house.
window
Who?
twice.
Dr.
Doc.
Disrespect.
Yep.
Yeah, it was
Jesus.
on stream. He's like someone just shot at my fucking house again.
Yeah, he
He's
closed
like,
the stream.
you fucking pussies. Like,
Yeah,
he wasn't
yeah.
even like scared. I was like,
Soda Poppin moved 3 different times. Mind you, it was like
What about these people that have these like fat cribs and they're in
Soda
the,
Poppin. Yeah.
No,
He's
no,
No,
small.
no,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
talking about
celebrity
like not clans, but like
Oh, the Phase
like,
House.
Yeah,
shit like
Phase
that.
House.
they
and-
have security. It's different. Like if you have a guard or something, like if a SWAT team comes, like they clearly see that you're a rich person who has a guard. Like they're gonna talk to the guard first. I'm sure.
Most plus all it's like that's
They're not gonna
that
shoot
place
him.
in general, like LA. Like
it's
people
like a
know-
known.
Right. People know where Dan Bilzerian's house is. I'm sure that the people who get the calls and look up where the address is see that it's Dan Bilzerian's house. They probably
Send a
don't
couple of people
instantly
out.
send the SWAT team.
They send a
You know what
couple
I
of
mean?
cops out maybe, and then see what
Also,
happens.
what'll happen is these streamers will tell their local state or local police and like tell them, be like, hey, I'm a big streamer. People have like tried making calls about SWAT. If you guys have any legitimate concerns, like we need to figure out a way to communicate because people will try and prank call this, and I don't feel like wasting either of our times.
Yeah,
And like then they know.
that's the best way to do it.
Yeah,
I
they
think.
know both ways that like this is just something that can happen. Ignore it, please.
What happened at Ethan's house? Didn't he get H3H3? Didn't he get swatted or something?
I don't
He
know.
came home and he saw his dog got let out by cops. They opened the door
don't
and
know. I
shit. And
haven't
he wasn't
heard
even
that.
home. He saw on his cameras like cops went to his house and shit. Dude,
Jesus.
it's fucked up.
It's pretty crazy. Like
Yeah,
people have had to tell their local pizzerias, like
That's what she had
I'm
to
not
do.
going to order pizzas.
She did it. She
Yeah.
had to call. She said
Yeah.
the only way I'll order pizza is through a card over the phone, like paid for already.
Yeah, they're like I'm done. Like I'm not ordering these pizzas. Like if it's not from me, if you don't hear me over the phone, like giving you card information, don't.
Yeah.
Done.
Because what they do is the easiest way to do that is okay. I'm gonna pay cash at the door. Order 10 pizzas.
Yeah, exactly.
Then what? Then the guy's stuck there with 10 fucking pizzas. The company's gonna lose a shit ton of money. The person's like, I'm not fucking paying for that.
Yeah,
I
it's
ain't
just
order 10
it's
pizzas.
just fucked.
Oh, that's what they do. Cash at door.
They cash
That's
the door,
so
and they
beat.
they send it. They sent it 4 times in the whole day. And it's like the company's and it's different pizza places because she lives in New York.
Oh,
How fucked is that, dude?
imagine that getting.
She had another one yesterday.
See, like she had to have done something dumb where she doxed herself.
Yep, she did. There's no way.
Yeah.
I mean, and how? I mean, you're probably big enough where you should probably know about VPNs at this point. So like, I think she fucked up.
Explain the VPNs.
Like a VPN is
I have
like a
one.
virtual
You can use
private
my account.
network.
I have a
So
year of
when
it.
you're online, like it'll look like you're from fucking Antarctica or some shit. you
Yeah.
know?
But
So-
it uses the connection from them too, which kind of sucks because you go off their server.
Yeah. So you go off their server. So typically you're gonna want to find one that's like close, but that's clearly not your real address.
Yeah.
So nobody can find you.
Like a
Twitter
national
thing.
park or a
Right, but,
state
like,
park or.
It's like that's the thing. It's like we live in a weird time where like I'm sure like my address is out there. The Philly address. I feel like I've told a lot of people. So if I were ever to start streaming or some shit, I don't think it would be hard to find me.
No.
You could just VPN to Pittsburgh. I mean,
Yeah,
we're
right.
from Philadelphia.
I mean,
you
even
just
fucking
put a
Philly
fucking-
somewhere.
You
You
could
can even do Philly somewhere.
You could be
Yeah.
You could do another place in Philadelphia.
I have a year of NordVPN that
Yeah.
I paid for because I thought I
How
needed
much?
it. It was like $70 for the whole year.
Oh, $70 to not
It's
get
not-
swatted? That's
It's not
fucking
expensive.
cake.
Yeah. So.
You know what I mean? Like-
well,
But yeah, I don't use it. So if you ever want to use
the
it,
VPN is to hide your your online connection. It doesn't really help if you're a dumb streamer who like shows their address somehow.
Yeah, then you're screwed.
Like,
Yeah,
that VPN is completely unrelated to them just doxing
Ice Poseidon
themselves.
was just
Right.
in California in like
Walking around the
rural
street, yeah,
areas.
people can be like, "Oh, I recognize that restaurant. I've been there."
Dude,
Yeah.
one time he was like in the middle of the street and like in his car and like some like fucking cops surrounded him, like cop cars like blocked him in. It's crazy, dude.
Yeah, nuts.
Yeah, it's risky. I mean, especially if you're like not to be sexist or anything. If you're a woman, like you're more vulnerable to those guys who are weird and want to fuck with you.
Yeah.
Like, there's always like specific streamers like Soda Pop and people like fucking with him.
Right.
I think if you're just like a goofy streamer, people like to mess with you, or if you're an attractive woman, they just try to like scare
Get
you.
attention.
So
Yeah.
it's fucked. It's not right, but you know, it is what it is. I guess that's what comes the price of having so much money from streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just like
Well, there's not even that
athletes.
much. $300. Like,
No. What do you mean?
like for this girl, like that
No,
just.
that was from one person, and she has 400 subscribers. That's 400 times 5 a month. Well, 400 times like 3, right?
Probably like 2.5.
Yeah.
So like, that's $1,200-$1,300 so far, and she's only doing it for 2 weeks. It's pretty good.
That's
She
fucking
just
nuts.
started 2
She
weeks.
just started, dude. She literally had like this
And
one,
already pizza galore.
Well, because one guy.
Oh,
who-
speaking of
you know what
pizzas.
FouseyTube is, right?
Huh?
FouseyTube. You know what FouseyTube is?
No.
He was like a big YouTube guy.
He went
His
crazy.
like buddy who streams with him.
So he went crazy.
Yeah, his buddy who streams
he
with
actually
him.
did.
He it became obsessed with her and like put her stream on his stream. He had like 1,200 people watching. So then they all went over to her and like now they're like acting like he's trying to like hit on her and shit. So it got her like a lot of viewers.
Ah.
So yeah, it's crazy.
What were
He
you gonna say
doxed
about
her.
pizza?
No.
Pizza-
The
Pizzagate.
Pizzagate. Michelle Obama's penis.
Oh God.
Pretty nuts. All right, you guys want to wrap it up?
I don't care. Whatever you guys want to do.
I think we should. It's
Do
been,
anything
been,
else?
been
Yeah,
a
it's been, wow.
good episode
I
too.
just want to start feeling better, dude. Fuck.
I know.
I feel like shit for a while, dude. I was like dying here.
yeah.
Well, I
Troy-
don't think
Troy
we
scared us.
never really
my
rated
stomach.
the Munchbox.
Yeah, it's because my stomach was like on
Yeah.
fire.
What I've
That's
had,
okay.
not impressed.
Yeah, it's pretty average snacks this time around. but-
left. Like a lot.
Like we're not. Look, this is not a fucking Munchpack episode. I'm not
Yeah, we
sugarcoating
can
shit
eat them at
anymore.
some point,
Munchpack,
but-
step it up.
Yeah.
Very disappointing. I'm not
haven't
looking for the
sponsored us
sponsorship anymore.
Yeah.
Fuck
I think
you.
I think the best thing
Fritos.
I had wasn't even part of the Munchpack.
Yeah, the
Fritos?
fucking
Yeah.
Fritos.
The
Come
Fritos
on,
are good,
Munchpack.
man.
What the fuck?
Those
you
Fritos-
guys just got crapped on by
5
Frito
fucking
Lay.
free episodes, and this is what we get, and fucking, you know what I mean? It's like, go fuck
Well, we have a
yourself.
soda upstairs. It's a.
Oh yeah, we never
Japanese,
tried that.
like,
Soda
Yeah,
pop?
yeah, it's a soda.
Yeah,
It's a soda.
I got a fucking sushi restaurant for that shit.
Yeah.
All right, guys, stay safe. Don't get swatted. Danny, take us away.
Wise words, Daniel.
I'm too tired for this shit. Like I don't.
No, you have to do it. It's just how it is.
I don't know what to say.
No, I don't care.
You know, Brett, what do you have? Yeah, wise words of
Oh,
wisdom.
yeah, our fucking guest here.
That's pretty good.
Oh.
idea.
We never even went to like what he like is doing. We
I
didn't
know.
talk.
Yeah.
What's the point of that?
I don't know. It's like you
I usually ask a couple questions.
gotta fucking mix
Well,
it
I
up
asked
Yeah.
if
or
they wanted,
something.
wanted to be
That's
like
true,
a
it is
formal
Actually,
interview,
ask me a
yeah,
couple
just
questions
chill,
then.
chill podcast.
No, we did chill podcast. We didn't do any
Yeah.
podcast. So.
Exactly.
Friend
Yeah.
of the podcast. So,
I don't need to promote any
mixtapes.
mixtapes or
The red carpet's out for you, right?
Right.
yeah, exactly.
Danny, take us away. You're forced.
It's all on you, buddy.
Brett
You're
wants to
forced.
do it.
No, it's
Brett,
a-
do you want to close
Clearly
it
You
out?
haven't
doesn't
made a
want to.
fucking intro.
From what I'm hearing, I think it's got to be you.
Yeah.
I don't know. What can I possibly say? I'm just a fucking dumbass.
Oh my god.
I'm a dumbass. I don't know what wisdom could I possibly have?
Guys, just don't talk to him and let him figure it out. on his
Yeah,
own.
right.
Right?
I don't know what to tell you. Go get him. There
Go
you go.
get him.
Go get him.
There you go.
Well, take what I can get.
Ready, Sam? 3, 2, 1.